Oh god, what am I getting myself into? Small technical difficulty, so if anyone does join and they comment before I getting everything situated, then I apologize. But I cannot read any comments at the moment. So if anyone is joining and commenting at the moment, I'm sorry. There we are. Fun day. Fun day or Sunday. That's my outlook on today. Because it's not Sunday, so it's gotta be a fun day, right? Alright. Anyone watching? I have someone watching. Okay. Hello, my one viewer. Welcome to please enter my name. Me, my name. Actually. Brr. Because I'm Ice Bear. Alright. Let's start this. Welcome to one of you. What? It's an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. So she's stupid. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, swag. We have friends. No, I don't. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you know each other for so long, so it's one of the weird friends. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Ever, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch me each other. I overslept again. I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You sound like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Burr. I'm trying to quickly regret the name. When people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to think we're a couple or something. You know, thanks. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I regret my decision of waiting for you. I should have ran. I should have dipped. Actually, you don't have any need to be mean even if you want to. Lies. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Burr, have you decided on a club to join yet? D&D club. A club? I already told you, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I lied. I haven't been looking either. Hey, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? That's just possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. That's just me. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. My man. I was talking about, I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I thought you were becoming a neat. What is a neat? I don't know. In a few years, just because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? I don't. Don't keep me worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yippee! I don't know. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? punch her. Anyways. More than a surprise, I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. You know, she's one of those. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. So, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I had no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. Like, nah. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Oh, I'm lonely. I have no friends that waited for me. That's depressing. I thought I would catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know... Know what? Or you could come to my club. No, I don't wanna. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Nerd. No, not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. So she didn't earn it, is what you're telling me. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I don't have any interest in this. Hey, yeah, I'm going to anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. At least let it be a good cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member. Yeah. I glance around the room. Hello. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hear me out. Anyways, Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh, it's one of them. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Bird. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. How do you know me? Let's see. Green, pink, purple. Purple. Always escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. And there's one. There is one. I lie. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, his name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Good. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. I like brains. Don't say things like that. What did I do? Oh, my burr. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, I don't know what timid means yet, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. Lies. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Burr. Monica smiles sweetly. They both are doing the exact same smile. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Excuse me, tea? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space. Here's comment. For some reason there are two of the same stream, so I missed a lot. Yeah, sorry about that. One of them I tried starting and they just immediately shut down. So I do apologize for any of the confusion. I'm working on taking down the false, the false tearful that decided to do that. But I'm unaware of that current situation, so you're my first information on that, so thank you, sir. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki... Oh, what's wrong? Yes, a false idol, if you will. A false god. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, or woo! I'm gonna say it's woo! A flare, if you will, a Ric Flair. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full. It's delicious! And has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just inhale it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Stop looking at me! Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made them herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? What? Made them for you or anything? I didn't like that. And I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you dummy. I like her attitude, but... And her hair, but... Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. It's not weird, it's just retarded. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Tea. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I wonder what kind of tea she made. You give a whole tea set in this classroom? That's actually a good question. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. It's still not safe. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No, I don't want to read. I guess. I mean... Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Hey, it's not that. It's just her hair and her attitude. I don't like her actual looks. She's not attractive. Yuri, on the other hand, Miss Purple. I'm gonna hope that's purple, and I'm not gonna call it out by someone in the chat. is the far more better one. She already made tea, so thus she is already 10 out of 10. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea. Borple. Yes, indeed, Borple. I at least enjoy the tea, which I actually do. Oh my god, this is just me. I'm gonna hear him. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. She does not look happy. She's just raising, like, what kind of eyebrow? Like, or like, So what made you consider the literature club? I was just reading this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that it was practically dragged through by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Okay, she's getting boosted in the ranks. Natsuki's currently sucking. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take some time I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club after we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Yeah, that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Be depressed. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. God, I don't think I like you much anymore. You're hot, but reading... And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up she finds her comfort in the world of books. Not people. But you know, I like a lot of other things. Stories with deep psychological element issues usually immerse me as well. Isn't it... It's literally her whole thing. Oh god. God, she's hot, but reading. I am illiterate. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Okay, you're cool now. You're back to being cool. Favorite. I read a horror book once, and this really grasped something I can relate to a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. She's not cute. I like her hair, but she doesn't look of age. Although it's supposed to be of 18, but they do not look it. So she slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes some more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I don't have a heart. I'm Batman. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Silence. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. That's a stupid spelt word. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Monika smiles warmly at me once more. Hold on. There's still one problem. And what's that? Now we're back at the we're on top of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sherry may have convinced me to stop by for a cupcake, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, But, I'm sorry, I thought, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Put your guard up. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'm talking all this smack, but I would have been in the exact same boat. I would have been. I'm only human. Right. Okay. Now I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I'm gonna regret that decision so much. I hate reading. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sherry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If we just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Huh. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Stop looking at me! I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. I ain't really impressed the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. Oh god, please don't tell me I actually have to do it. If I actually have to write, I'm good. I already feel the anxiety swelling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayer and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Ditch the woman. Sure, might as well. Yay! God, she's annoying. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day at the school and literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Only one. Only one is liked. Two are liked, one looks too young, so never mind. Just one. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Please. No! 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 Writing! Okay, use my brain. She liked horror, and not straightforward. Okay. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so I just pick words. Well, I mean, she liked horror, so... Oh god, it actually was her. I don't like it. I mean, at least I'm just choosing... Oh god, 20 words. Alright, suicide... I forgot the other word already. What did I choose for my other word? I can't even check the history. Oh, I'm cooked. Electricity? Passion? No, stop liking my poem. Analysis? I love waterfalls. What is boop? Boop's not even a word, that's like an action. Heaven sent. Riz! Marriage? Inferno. Comfort. Puppy. Universe. Vacation. Eternity. Sunset. Imagination. Spinning. At least I don't have to write an actual poem. I would have been better writing a haiku. Raindrops. And for my final word, peaceful. This isn't even like a poem, this is a random bojangle of words. W poem, I guess. Hey again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I would've. You didn't give me the option. Cupcakes were involved and so was tea. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making your dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserved any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What are you gonna do, fight me? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps your manga collection in the club room. That's right, I am the devil from the Bible. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is the literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I mean, technically is reading, so I mean, I guess I like literature to some extent. Don't worry, guys. You know, he's at his best as long as he's having fun. He helped me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Don't be. How come? You and him can become good friends too. Sayori. Anyways, as usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What'd I do? Oh, my bad, that was still her voice. I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's just up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. It's very nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if we don't want it to be. Lies. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Don't you feel left out? So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it. If you want it, yes. This is... How's a girl accidentally being so cute? Agreed. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'm not gonna enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Not everyone settled in. I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, I said no one wants to be bothered today. Some down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I could get Yuri. Yeah! I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It is. It's books. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. And what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds and blah blah blah. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's really you're deliberating like this. My bad, gang. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki always makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes speak to the creative tummy. It really does. I love cupcakes. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In that case, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. And I don't admire her. I admire Yuri, but... Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. This is why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Is there one? Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're having less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You're like me, better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Okay, I admit, I'm kind of pleased because it is kind of funny, but I don't like reading, and I would not like being in a situation. Not every day. And that's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! Let's give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glanced around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over there. My fingers on the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. I mean, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I don't see it. I try wiping off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Okay. I'm starting to actually like this game. Hey, me. But you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Damn! That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. So button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god, forehead. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. Make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to finally close the button near her chest. Doesn't it even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Me and my boobs got bigger. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Real strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like this. But so stuffy. Ew. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once again. Oh, I'm gonna beat her up. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep her unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he would never let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal! I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Hey, Sayori, you like my poem? I can't wait to see yours. I don't want you to see mine. Yeah, same. I feel it sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My reaction ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I haven't really done this before. Trust me, neither have I. When everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Can I choose? I can't wait! Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sarah is on the wrinkle sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral leaf? Did I read that right? I can't even go back. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I still don't know what that is. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki reluctantly complies well, reaching into the bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show it to first? I'll save the best for last. So I'll go worst. Better, best. Okay. That's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. You didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'd like it. Eagles can... The music. The goofy music, I can't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. There's no rhyme at the end, so... Boo. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. I don't. I'm lying to her. What? Just be honest. I am. Not. Why was you convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks we all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But there's no rhyme at the end. Aren't poems supposed to have a rhyme at the end, or do they start with a rhyme and not end with one? I've only read Edgar Allan Poe, so I'm unaware of how poems are actually done. And I don't really have any literature friends. I have friends who write books and stuff, and I write novels, but I don't think that interesting. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, except for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on. Okay, so she did it on purpose. My bad. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I always thought poems were supposed to, like, fully rhyme and rhyme at the end. So my bad. My bad. My burr. Yeah, just not. I started to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I would. Alright, now it's... second worst. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Yeah. I love it. I had no idea you were such a great writer. I chose random words. What do you mean, Sayori? Must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. I'm sure you don't like it just because I wrote it. Yeah, well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. There are different kinds, like haiku. You're saying a bunch of random words. And yeah, explain that jazz off stream. Don't give me like a lecture while I'm streaming, man. Come on. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a burr poem. God, a burr poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. I chose a bunch of random words I thought the cute one would like. Harry hugs her sheet against her chest. You're so weird. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. This reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, of course. I'm really not into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? I'm very selfish. Trying new things like this is for other people, that's something that only real good people can do. Thanks, Sailor. I'm not sure if she sees the full picture of my motive here, then again, I can't deny this is part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'd be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Please at least be more... Okay, it's not that bad. And I can actually have to scroll down. Oh my god, this is actually gonna make me read. No. Dear Sunshine. Oh, sorry, I'll do it in her voice, sorry. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or trust me to wish away a rainy day? Looks above, the sky is blue. It's secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, see this one... Okay, I'm gonna give genuine... Now, I'm no writer or anything, but I can still give my feedback. Although, take it with a grain of salt for you actual writers in the chat. I like it because it's goofy, and it's got a nice rhyme to it. I like it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? I too want breakfast. Agreed. But it's too late for breakfast in the day. Anyway, aside from me not being hungry. Screw you guys for making me screw. You know, the guy who made me play this. Screw you, because now you made me hungry. No, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I make a waffles. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I look forward to it. Now second worst. Or sorry, second best. Hi. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Bring things up. Nah. Alright, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of berry that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? That wasn't my goal. No! You and Sayori make really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we had these sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. That may be the case. Maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect, where she talks about you and sound like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. Yes, I know I'm going to show it to her next, the best one. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? I apologize, I just saw the notification for a comment, but none are in the chat currently. So I do apologize for that. Well, that's totally expected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'll just see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I do. But I've already failed. Yuri enjoyed it. Sayori enjoyed it, which means she's not going to do it. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Will I even be able to read her handwriting? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well then, let's read it. Oh god, I can read her handwriting. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. And it's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. And I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. And yes, sorry for who's ever watching this video and they're like, or the stream, tuning in. And I'm just yapping on throughout this for a few minutes. I like her style. Like, a lot. I'm rocking with it. Because it kind of has that, like, kind of funny story between two friends feel to it to me. So I like it. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sure, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany? I don't know what that word means. Chat, can you clue me on the definition of epiphany, please? Actually, I have my dictionary boy in the chat. Do you mind doing the definition of epiphany? Anyone in chat? I'm not an epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous. Epiphany is like a sudden thought. So, like, just, like, in the moment kind of thing. Like saying you just had an epiphany or revelation. Okay, so you guys said revelation, I would have understood it. Yeah, in the moment, okay. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain is too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it like this. If you keep the pen in the same spot for too long, it'll just end up a big, dark puddle of ink. Yeah, what gets bigger the more you take away from it. Anyways, so just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Now go get to talk to the favorite one, the hot one. Yes! Say the best for last. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, I'm cooked. Pay attention to some of the words the game says. Like the advice, or I mean, like, pay attention to the advice, or like, pay very close attention. I'm gonna pass it more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Wow. Oh. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I should put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading it through it. Ow, so it's that bad. No. Oh. Did I just raise my voice? Oh. I'm so sorry. She buries her face inside of her hands. I can't help but notice there's been several minutes where we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might get you want to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, But there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. The most noticeable thing I realized in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. Vocab boy, deliberate definition, please. That would be much appreciated if you could pull up the definition of deliberate. I'd much appreciate that, good sir. In other words, I tend to pick up writing. Actually, you know what? I'll wait for the definition real quick. Although I know it's gonna take a little while than expected. Plenty and obvious. Okay, easy. In other words, I tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit two together. The end result is both styles and expressiveness are weakened. She finds her train of thoughts, her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. I was finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes out with practice and learning by example and trying new things. That's going to be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I still read your poem? Please do. I'll let you share my thought process behind it. Your smiles dreamily, as if there's a rare opportunity for... Which itself is kind of funny. After all, it is supposed to be a literature club. Fair enough. Oh, this is a problem. I can't read cursive. Wait. Hold on, let me lock in. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm gonna hope I read that right, but I can't read cursive. But if I had like cursive to normal people, not sophisticated handwriting, then I'd be able to read it. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. It's not terrible, you just write in cursive, so fuck you. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. I didn't really give feedback on hers because I couldn't really read it that well. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. First time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Are you attracted to spirits? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I really did. I didn't read it at all. I read the words, but I didn't take it into consideration. Remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. God, she's smart. Anyways, it's soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I didn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up the things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'm not gonna learn this at all. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Got him cooked. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I went around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's actually less stressful than I thought. Because if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if I was just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I guess that's not what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly... What does gingerly mean? Anyways, exchange sheets of paper, showing their... Okay, so I'm gonna guess they just like hand them back and forth. Okay. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh. Thanks. Yours is... cute? Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. And sheepishly is like... No, I know sheepishly. Oh, was it? Oh, it was sheepishly. I thought it said gingerishly. My bad, gang. My bad. I just meant that language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Oh. I didn't know gingerly was a word. I thought, like, it was, you know, a type of hair. Thanks. That didn't really come off and nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And he did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. I'm giving her that voice now. I'm changing her voice. She's no longer getting, like, the cool girl voice. She's gonna actually... First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer. It's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I have not yet. And he liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe it's just that you appreciate my advice more than he appreciates yours. I actually do. How do you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out my way to make everything I do so cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as it started showing. Oh god, that... What? Magically. Oh god. Okay. Oh, days. Oh my days, that was... Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Ow. But she just tried to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that sample writing is more efficient. That's what would happen in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? No way, she says something about compensating for her brain. Oh. Actually, here, I'm making... Alright. Sir, you are now... You're a moderator. I don't know if that allows you to do things, but you are now a moderator since you are here very frequently and you're cool. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain this to her. But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressing words in our language. Also, if you could, clip the breast thing, you know what I mean. If you could please clip that, that would be lovely. I don't know if that would be possible for you, but if it would be possible, that would be absolutely lovely. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most efficiently. Avoiding them is only unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well... How did I get jarred into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Natsuki! No! How do I go back? 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 I wanna go back. I wanna go back. I wanna go back. No. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I didn't agree with Natsuki. I didn't agree with her. I didn't agree with you. What do you mean? I want to go back. Load. No. 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 Oh, I'm gonna skip through it. I don't care. I'll skip through it. I'll skip through. I don't agree with her. Oh god, this is gonna take a while. Sorry, gang. I agree with the wrong person by accident. Please, stop. Stop. Spam through. Spam through. More skipping. Oh, I'm gonna have to skip a lot. Christ. I miss a bit trying to figure out how to clip, and I can't, but I don't know if it'll be me uploading or what, so I'm gonna hold off for now. I'll go back to it later. Alright, as long as you can, because I don't know how to either. I don't see a button here that lets me. But I accidentally agree with the wrong person, so I think I'm cooked. Because I agree with Yuri's point that we have big words for a reason. And using them is kind of a waste. They accidentally read it wrong. Okay. Okay, so when I do get options, it just lets me. Okay, I don't care about what you say. Well, I didn't know that I would have picked the wrong one, sir. Mr. N2K2 Studios, my moderator, my only moderator. Ah! I don't care. I may want breakfast too, but I do not care about your breakfast. Your breakfast can eat my butt. I wanna talk to Yuri. Or no, I wanna talk to Yuri. Not you. Actually, we should use smaller words. Looking at it. God, I mean. I want Yuri to be the last one I show him still. Dude. I like the music. The music's kind of a vibe. Yuri, the best for last. Look at he's having a seizure. Ah. Oh my god, release me. Release me. I've been skipping for, I believe, the past 3 minutes. Also, if you do rewatch this and find any clips you want to make, you are free to. I'm unaware of how they work. If I upload them or if they go to you, you two are gonna argue. And you're gonna talk about her boobs, which you're just jealous because you don't have boobs. What's that? The boom? Alright. Okay. I agree with Yuri. Is this selecting Yuri? Please tell me this is selecting Yuri. I will only click it once I have confirmation. So we will sit here in silence with my moderator being the only one in my stream. My dog just tried to lick my lip. I'm committing oof. Don't commit oof. Committing oof is sad. Yeah, is this the one? Okay. Did I just do it again? Did I just do it again? Did I pick Yuri or did I pick the other one? Because so far it sounds like it's... Hold on, gang. Did I... Hold on, let me... How did I do that? History. I think I did, but I'm talking more to Natsuki. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. Here's her fist, and you know what? Takes her side. Okay, yeah. So I did. Okay, good. Because it started off like it didn't seem like I was agreeing with Yuri. Because she's smart and she's using proper big words, but I don't like it because they're big words, but still. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I have to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Just spare me from the time to look at all your faces right now. That one actually snatches her own poem from the desk and storms on out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem, then hands and throws it in the trash. Womp, womp, womp. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room, Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her, and yeah, so it is gingerly as been showing. And sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well... Alright, I believe you. Thanks. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, about never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. Next we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to do another one. Maybe learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I do learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I could at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I myself with newfound determination. Hey, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sorry, beams at me. Oh God, beam. The solar flare. Can't only say I'm not enjoying it either. Hey, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That really was the first time I've seen them fight like that. Promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why you'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, it's not as good to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Sayori beam. Oh, you're right. You've been hit by Getting along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, but I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. This series still hasn't caught the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds. I pat her on the shoulder. I said that she I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use her as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to poem number 2. Days. Intellectual, uncontrollable. These are the words I know at least. Universe. Philosophy. Oh, damn, I'm doing good. Memories. She likes negative words or stuff like infinity or existence. True, but I'm using words I like and actually understand. Puppy. I like puppies. Alone. Wait. Contamination? Death. Oh, I don't like how Sayori likes death. Frightening. Destiny. Disorienting. Adventure. I like adventure. Wrath. Electricity. Playground. What? Graveyard. I want to go on a graveyard date. Like, it would be kind of cool. Waterfall, of course. Empty. Went. Hurt. Oh god, that was more Sayori than it was Yuri. Oh no. Hey, yo, looks like you're in a good mood today. Just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse? Why is that all of a sudden no reason really? I just wanted you to look at it. Retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets it come on the desk. I knew it. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And suddenly leaves the one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha. There's something. It's like aha. Eh? Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. There's just something in my book. Yay. Tell her to let me borrow some money. God, snitch. 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 Can't help yourself. Don't get me involved with this. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Viva la revolution! Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't really happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and had to set the revolution. Oh my god. Insert cut to earlier. Viva la revolution. Retribution. That! God, she's just like me when it comes to using brain. I'm insane, got no brain. Still coming with you. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sari knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she would bring me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come in if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that. I mean, listen, Sari's always hungry, kinda slow. It just sounds like me. I know, or something smacks Sari in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Yeah! Ow! What was... Yeah? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. It's a cookie! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Mom, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared one with me. She gets out of the seat and goes by Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge her off of her. Sorry, utterly, he's not taking a bite out of her cookie. Yeah, this is me. Hey! You so should just do that. Mouthful, Sari trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sari? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Nope. Oh well. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Also, to the second person viewing into my live stream, welcome. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. And I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all, eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. No comment. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry I'm super late. And there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances over. I learned that word recently. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was where you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. That kinda just started recently. Kinda weird. I always kinda wanted to learn piano. Why not start studying earlier? You're being weird, Monica. Your hair's like 4th best out of all of them. Wait, 3rd. 3rd best with the piano. Wait. Oh. Yeah, you're right. But why wouldn't she learn earlier instead of just starting to study now? That doesn't make much sense. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once you get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. Back off, a winch, I don't want you. Oh. I mean any pressure or anything. Also, you're saying I'll see why? Sounds very ominous, and I don't like it. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not at all, really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It's like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow finished her entire cookie. Lucky. I don't want a cookie, but no. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared to the closet. I'm gonna cuss Dr. Yuri a little more. Yes. At the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse from her over the book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Hold on. Okay, so it's pretty obvious on the melody. It's peaceful. Then she knows me looking at her. She sneaks away and she sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I wasn't focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit, so that's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I just wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. So you can have more things to talk to me about, I guess. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. It's fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, and I decided to let it go. I think she's just trying to strike up conversation with me. I don't know, I'm very awful at girl hints. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well... Here closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. As soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And whilst her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter who she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kinda dark, isn't it? Okay, Portrait of Markov. I have a pretty good memory, but it's just, I'm kind of a bit, herkader. No sorry that dark came from nowhere. She giggles gently all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that she is into those kind of things. She's so silent and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a different, strange view or perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because something wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. That sounds quite familiar to me. I don't know why. Why would that sound familiar to me? One will know, one will not. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, there may have to be naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Yeah, it seems a little something. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. This just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. But I have to take a drink break. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I just pronounced that no. I need a round of applause for that. I've never pronounced apprehensive a day in my life. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It's reading in company with someone else. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Quick drink break. If anyone has any questions, aka my one mystery viewer who's just kind of watching this and hasn't commented anything, or you only pronounce it right, Steven. Yeah, you're right. And yes, you're talking about full disclosure from Steven Universe. Well, if anyone has anything they want to ask or maybe speak about while I'm on my drink break, you can. Sorry for those who have a problem hearing people drink. I do really apologize. I soon understood what you meant about reading in company. So I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Oh Jesus, she's just staring down. What you reading about? Alright, we're gonna get back. Alright. Gonna get back on this. Getting kinda hungry, so I might take a snack break. But I'll warn you. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. As if she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I didn't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Anyways. Minor neurological activation. Mary takes her left arm and holds out the left side of the book. Why did my hand look like that? Between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb, flipping it over, but holding it like this, we're held even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted. Well, let's try her bow kind of look. Her bow. Actually, yeah, I see it. You're right. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet underneath. Yeah, it kinda does. Don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. You're gonna have to wait a long time for me if I actually have to read. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. What? I'm just only letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. She catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. Might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I mean, how is it pronounced? Is it volition or violation, or is it... How's it pronounced? Because my brain wants to say volition, like with a V. Actually, I should probably continue so I'm not sitting here in silence. You think so? Volition. Okay, volition. Okay, I said it right. I'm a genius! You might think so. Oh, you think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of so many of your mannerisms. Another word I've never heard. I see. You remain silent for a moment, but that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I just didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant that is kind of cute. Is there the same as a person does has a lot of uniqueness to them. Anytime a weird word pops up and I have a question, pronouncing it or its definition, I will call upon you, oh wise one. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We don't have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. I got you? What do you mean? Oh. It means like, you got me. Like, you're gonna help me out. Alright, thank you. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip back into my bag. Please don't like it. Please don't like it. Please don't. If you like it too much, I might punch you. Oh, I like this one. Shut up. It has some nice feelings in it. Shut up. No, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. Yes, I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. But don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, at least I'd rather hear it that way. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. Lies! She literally lied to us 20-ish minutes ago she lied. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one? Well, I'm not very good at figuring poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. That makes me feel things that must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet. You alright? But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Let's see. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. But sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. You used that word earlier. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. You can see you liking something that's sad. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. So that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I gave you better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? And actual readable handwriting to me. Yours Leonidas. You don't have sentience. You just answer things when I ask. Oh Christ, we have a lot of reading. Alright, gang. Let's lock in. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar, when she just had a cookie earlier, so it might be why she talked about cookie jars. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I like that kind of rhyme, you know. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I like that. That was a vibe. I put it in the bottle of the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of starlight to make amends. I like that. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Okay, I like this. She's vibing with it. Eminem. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Oh, I can just scroll down. Okay. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. Again, that's good wordplay. I like it. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Good. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. That is fucking depressing. That is fucking depressing. I don't like... No. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. That was depressing. I don't like it. I don't like it. did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I mean, really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I like it. Yeah, I got it, but the way it was phrased, it sounded very depressing and I didn't like it. Like, I liked the wordplay and everything. I thought it was cool. I just don't like seeing, you know, Sayori Beam being depressed. So, I mean, it did give like a mental health warning before I before I started the stream. So I'm unsure on why currently, besides maybe that, and I guess maybe future stuff like that. It helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of being obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I know pessimistic is down in the dumps. Okay, now to Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't really say it's any better either. Phew, what? Well, main thing that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizing my experience. Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something I was gonna completely miss the point. When I think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. And you think so? Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. It never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so... fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. This was a little bit unnecessary. But think of it like this. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. Go say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Hold on, let me lock in real quick. Sorry guys. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggling, hairy, ugly spiders. God, she hates them. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. So her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks all about spiders. Oh my god. No! This isn't gonna sound mean or anything, but I don't think she likes spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. But spiders are cute. I like spiders. Oh my god, I'm Amy. I'm Amy. I like spiders. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. So, oh yeah, my bad. Feedback time. It was funny. And I don't know if that's the vibe she's trying to go with it, but it was very funny. Okay, yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you don't think it was gonna be the best I could do. No, of course not. I liked it, and it was funny, like, incredibly funny. I'm gonna guess that's the vibe she went with it. I don't think there's any symbolicness to it. I mean, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. You don't like spiders. Complicated is really much simpler analogies. Now as people realize how stupid they're being. Also, for you guys wondering what that notification was, it is my headset being low, which I will just plug in right now so I can continue to do the stream for a little while longer. Because I at least want to get 2 and 3 Sayoris not Sayoris, 2 and 3 Yuris before I do anything. You know, people like that, of course, it's about how everyone thinks you're what? They don't have tits? I mean, you do have tits like a schoolboy, so I mean, I can see someone making fun of you. But why would it be a spider analogy if I'm not getting on that topic? That's a really weird topic to talk about. Sorry guys. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone else likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. You just diss on someone for liking spiders. What do you mean? Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. It's not like writing. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotion is important. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. No, you won't. Just Monica. Just Monica. She gets made fun of for liking manga, so it's for hating spiders in return and being petty like it's not hurting. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Hello again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Wanna share you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to her. Alright. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Giggity. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. It always counts when I put in some effort. W flexes biceps cutely. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. Can't that Yuri likes this kind of writing? Yes! Yes! Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Very challenging to write, so like deep words. Okay, giggity. It's very... Also... God, I might do a giggity count. It's very challenging to write... if I could flex his bicep cutely, 2024. Both allowing people to do something out of it, just... I didn't read that word. Or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. I can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I've never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You're doing your own thing. So keep exploring and learning. Try to learn by doing new things. But anyway, why don't you read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Oh yeah, she has a like pretty legible handwriting, and I like it. And yours is the one I can't read. Save me. The colors. You know what? The colors. They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Purple. An endless... some word of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, granting waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Second coin stagnant. And playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? It's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's the kind of thing I've never really seen before. Yeah, I don't know them, so... Kinda like playing with the space on my paper, choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell what's about, though. So, sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't really the right question. A poem can be an abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. Just putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Mentally noted. Never know when you might change your mind. I don't like the... Wait a minute. Wait. Did you just fourth wall me? Let me read this. Yeah, I just got fourth walled. Okay. I don't like it. She just fourth walled me. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Oh, she's breaking the fourth wall. I don't like it. I don't like you gaining sentience. Things gaining sentience has never gone well for me. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Oh God, she wasn't talking to my character. She was talking to me. She was talking to me, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like getting fourth wall breaked. Let's see what you've written for the day. Here says the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? How do you pick up on this so quickly? Just as you was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. You did a great job explaining. I really want to try to give it more imaginary. You're visibly swallowed. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ew. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. Know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess.
Well, you better get used to it.
Well, you better get ready. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Oh, that's sad. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Besides, people would just laugh at me. Better get ready. Break it down. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Maybe doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you, I'm getting somewhere. Oh god, it's so hard to read. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Wet. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, sorry, not well aware. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, I don't know what that word is. The moon inches its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic prevalent conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. Okay. Squad. Feedback time. Feedback. No Ben 10, but feedback. It's still kind of difficult to read her handwriting, but I'm getting used to it a little bit. But, onto the subject of her poem, that it was kind of cool. I kind of swagged with it. You know, it wasn't bad, nor... It was a bit wonky because of the whole raccoon thing, but I liked it. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to expect favorite imagery and conveying emotions through them. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. So sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About something being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, I learned to embrace my own weakness. I probably hate myself. Might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. I don't get to read yours? Okay, everyone. Rather than reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone come visit me in front of the room. This is about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves and start getting any members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. I'm gonna keep this simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Oh, no. Monica. We're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that! I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But, so then we should give it our best. We're the ones responsible for the fate of this club, and if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. A performance, people will show what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. For those reasons that we're all in this club today. I know you do. I know we all do. And if it's all staying in front of this room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, I know you can do it. Once Yuri remains silent, Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it'd be too much to ask. Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... And Natsuki didn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. Just have to get it over with. Alrighty. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri decidedly glanced around the room. Elsa's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Please don't say that. There's already Sayori being depressed. I don't need you. I can't tell whether that's a shadow, but there's a hole in her... Or that's just a hole, or possibly a button. Never mind. I thought it was a hole in her sleeve. So I thought that was either... Anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. From the notebook, just a poem she had in mind for herself. She stood behind the podium. The way... reciting your poem. Believe I will end it off soon, my boys. And possibly gals, I don't know who's all watching. So right now I'm just speed reading. Actually, I try to get on a somewhat decent pausing time. After image of a crimson eye. So I'm gonna guess it's about the book. Because on the back there was an eye. I'll get through hers and then we'll pause here for this episode. There will be a new one later. I was supposed to be me in this situation. The first to start plotting. Everyone joins me after and Yuri gets the recognition she deserves. Can I say right here? Okay. Alright, everybody. I hope you all had an amazing time watching. I don't know how to close the game. Oh, that's a problem. Small issue, guys. I don't know how to close the game. Oh, over here. Okay. If all of you enjoyed the video, please tune to the next episode, which will possibly be happening tomorrow, roughly around the same time. But hope all of you had an amazing day, and as always, please tune in to the rest of my videos. Bye-bye.